So guys, welcome back to Home Harbor. Roman with you. Now, last time we finished with you the deck, the planking, the nailing, the weathering. Guys, what happened? If you can see, this part is already darker than this one. Well, I just put it on my kitchen table and there was my plant, and the plant creates some kind of a water and water just fall out on my ship and make some stains. So I needed to stain it again, guys. So it's going to be a little bit darker. This video, what we're going to do with you, I already prepared the decks, but the decks I still need to drill the holes. I will explain about this deck in a few seconds. I still need to drill the holes. I need to do the nailing, but there is some parts like here when those slots are going inside our ship that I cannot do the nailing, right? Because it's basically I did in some place, I did the hole right here, if you can see. I did the hole, but I will cover it, so it's no problem. So I'm going to do those nails, I'm going to do already on the ship when we will install them. Now, about this deck, I told you that I want to do the holes, 2 holes. I will not do them. Why? Because one thing, we're going to place here pieces of wood like this. Then the bulwarks will go from those sides. And basically this part right here is going to be dark and I will not be able to see nothing. Honestly, nothing. Even if I'm going to drill the holes, well, it's just not worth it. And also, one of my subscribers suggests me that, again, I will not see nothing because of those holes. So guys, basically I just finish the hole and then I'm going to do the nailing, and then we'll come back to you and we will install them. What we are going to do now, this I'm going to do by myself because you already know the process. Drilling, putting the nails, sanding, you already know it, all of it. Now, what we're going to do with you in the beginning. First, we need with you to glue the bulkheads. Right here, 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 and the front, of course. They are, if I'm not mistaken, 4x4. We're going to do with you this, then we're going to plank with you the bow. The ship is huge, really. We will plank with you this part of the bow. I already prepared the planks. This part, I'm just telling you what you're going to do so you can skip some parts if you don't want to see them. Bulkheads, the bow part. Then we're going to build with you the top part of the deck. Right here we're going to have... that camera kills me. We're going to have here one deck. Right? Then another one. And then one more in the top. So with pieces number 44, 45, 33, we're going to build with you the things like this. Things like this. And it's basically going to be in the top, and then we're going to plank it again right here. So guys, we're going to glue this a part of the ship. Here I can see already that I don't need to do the nailing. Well, and then we're going to do the framing. Framing is 2x4 mil walnut strips. I'm going to paint them black, sand them a little bit down. Then we're going to do with you the framing. Then again, sand everything down. Then we're going to weather it. Everything's going to be in this video, as well as those parts that I told you that cover the entrance. We will do with you in this video. Actually, what I thought about these parts in the instructions, I should plank them sapely. Sapely, right? But yeah, okay. I'm going to do it. Okay, yeah, I'm going to do it just like I did here, those pieces. Those. I'm going to plank them with the sapely stain. No, I'm going to plank them. I will not use the sapely strips, guys. I will use the lime wood. I'm going to plank them with lime wood. Then I'm going to paint it black, sand it down, and with the pure walnut stain. It's going to be already dark, but not as dark as sapely. Because I told you I want to make it a little bit light, lighter than it is in the instructions, guys. Well, I need to be a little bit different. And then I saw the instructions. This part, the framing of this hole, when we're going to have a stairs down, we do after, basically after doing the decks. But for me, I don't think it's going to be really comfortable to work like this. So I will do the framing of this hole, and then I will put the deck. So guys, let's start with the bulkheads. Also, we have number, I already don't remember the number. I'm sorry. I will tell you the number so you will not do a mistake. So there will be no confusion. No. Fuck. Where's that piece? I literally can't find that piece. But if it's already... Yeah, right here, number 35. Number 35, bingo. Here it is. This piece right here. Just glue it behind the ship, the stern, like this. And bulkheads. So let's go. So guys, now this part is done. The bulkheads are in the position. Great, so this part is drying. The bow is drying. So I put ship aside, and what we will do with you, we will prepare with you this parts right here. As again, you can use the say polystyrene, you can do the calking effect. I will not do this. I will do it with the lime wood. I'm going to paint it black, sand it down, stain it. So let's start. I don't know guys, if it's faster or it's not, it's more comfortable for you. For me, I will not going to cut small pieces then glue them. What I'm going to do, the first piece, okay, we will cut. The first piece will go here, and I cut it right here. We glue our first piece. I want to put it right in the center, or at least try. So great, this part is in the center. It is. It is. Now how I'm going to do this. Maybe it looks a little bit barbarian, but I think it will be easier. I apply the glue right here, and I go one plank, cut it from this side, another plank, cut from the side. More glue. Plank. So guys, in this way, now I will wait until it dries. I will cut it from the other side, paint it, stain it, everything like we usually do. So let's just wait until it dries. So guys, those parts are done, they are drying like the rest of the ship. So what we can do, this is the straightest thing that I have in my home. So we're going to build with you this piece right here. So it requires 43, 44, 45. I'm going to put it like it is in the instructions, so don't do the mistake. Like this and like this, right? Right. Now let's glue it. So 43, 45 right here, and 44 back here, guys. How to put them straight, huh? Clamps. I will use those clamps. I will use these clamps right here. Great. Not great. Oh, good. So I'm just going to leave it again to dry, guys. And then we're coming back to those pieces. Guys, I thought before we go actually to the other pieces, we can cut and sand down and stain our bow. So I took my flattest piece that I have, and very slightly, guys, very slight, very gentle. Let's start to cut. Guys, don't forget about this part right here, the small piece. I will try to trim it like this first. I will first cut the angle from one piece to another, from one corner to another, like this, and like this. Now I will see where we need to cut it right here. Again, very gentle. I will take the ruler. It's safe with the ruler. Just don't overdo it. Don't cut too much. It feels like I already cut too much. No. Shit, yes. No, it's straight in the line. So guys, perfect. This part is done. Now let's just sand it down. And now let's just apply the stain. You know, I'm going to apply the stain 2 times to make it even with the color of the deck. So I go once. I wipe it up just a little bit. Like this, give it a couple of minutes to dry, and we'll apply one more coat. And so guys, as this part dry, those ones I already sent them down, cut them. They're ready to be painted and stained, so we do with you the small one. So let's start cutting. Be gentle, nice, and do everything smoothly. So guys, I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I did them in old look. They're still drying. Well, I think I'm going to go with the old look with San Philippe. Just some kind of a parts. It's not going to be clean job because I can help myself. So guys, let's glue those parts. Part number 34, it will go right here. Let's apply the glue. I can handle myself. I cannot. I like the old look. But this time I will try to do the weathering not that tense. You know what is funny? You see it's covering all of the bulwark, all of the bulkhead. I'm really curious why it's not happening right here, because we have one piece right here and it's not covering like in the bow. You see? It's weird, right? But nothing I can do. Maybe it's supposed to be like this, I don't know. And so guys, the last piece of it is going to be on the top when we will put the deck. When we're going to put the deck, it's going to be right here. The deck, then the last piece of it. The last piece of it look like it will cover the bulwark. Why it's not covering? But basically you will not be able to see it. It will look like this. You will not see it. So, good people, let's wait until it dries. I'm going to start drilling the holes. I will spend my evening right now drilling the holes, putting the nails inside. I will not put the nails where we have those, where we have these pieces, because I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to do that nailing already on the ship. Then assemble the decks. Then we will assemble the decks, and well, this is it for this video. So guys, I'm going to work. Will spend my evening with the music and with the decks, with the nailing, and then I will come back to you guys and we will do the assembly. So guys, one of my decks is ready. I already stained this thing for the mast, as I did previously. It is longer, I mean higher than the previous ones. I painted black a little bit right here in the middle. I did the planking, I did the nailing. So guys, what we're going to do right now, we're going to do this framing right here, and then you can repeat it, this framing on the other ones. This one has only holes, this one already have the nails inside. So when this one, we will now put it on the ship, we will do the framing, put it on the ship. When this will dry, I will work with this one, and like this I will complete this task. So I took 2x4 art pieces. What I'm going to do now, the first thing, I'm going to glue this one, this small piece right here. Okay, you know that I don't use some kind of a cut things. I had to cut everything by my hands. So guys, I paint in black. Why? Because I'm going to do the weathering. I told you. Well, not the weathering old look, but yeah, it's going to be used. Now, just a little bit of glue. Let's put in the position. Good, guys. This part is done. Now we just leave it to dry. We will do this one right here. I'll just try to cut it straight. Good. I take a little bit more, then I will just sand it down, so it will be perfectly straight, guys. Again, a little bit of glue. Yeah, here I used the super glue gel. Great, guys, this part in the position. Now the middle section. Great. Let's glue the middle. I will apply glue right here. Great, guys. Now we just leave it a little bit to dry, and I will sand this part, and we will finish it with the framing. You're going to do the same thing right here and right here, all over the place. I'm going to do it by myself, so don't waste your time. You're going to do it at home, and we will give us a little bit of weathering. How does the weathering would look like? It would look like just the edges, guys. Just a little bit, not much, if you can see. Not a lot. So guys, I will wait until it dries. I will sand it down, glue those last two pieces, and I will show you the weathering, and we can glue it on our ship. And so guys, I have finished this part right here. Now we can give a sanding, as I told you. Not very much, but still, so it will be visible when we go into staining. Go on the edges. Not very much, guys. Well, great. Now let's just glue it on the ship. So guys, what I'm going to use the super glue, and in some point I'm going to use the white glue, and in some points I'm going to use the super glue to just faster finish with this part, and we can move on. And so guys, good. In this way, with the elastics and with the clamps, I'm going to leave it to dry, and then I will come back to you and we're going to stain it, guys. Up until now, I'm just going to sand the other ones and also do the nailing of our other decks. So guys, let's just let it dry, and I will come back to you. So guys, already dry, so let's stain it. Well guys, I actually hope that you like the color, the idea of this black part. A little bit old effect, just a little bit, not much. I think it's going to be interesting. Don't forget about, guys, the front part. Well, I like it. I like the color. I'm going to stain it one more time when it will be dry. And so guys, like this, well, I showed you how I'm gluing it. In this way, I'm going to glue this part right here. Then I will come back. No, sorry. I almost forgot about this part. We will do right now with you the framing of this part when you're going to have stairs. So when this part is drying, we can do the framing of this one right here, because I told you it will be not very comfortable to do it when the deck will be on the top. So I will prepare the strips that we need for this part. We paint them black and I will come back to you. So guys, right here you have the pieces that you need to cut right here, 91, 92. I did cut them. You have the reference of the numbers in your instructions. I did cut them. Basically what I'm about to do, I'm going to glue them. Yes, I'm going to glue them on my working mat, cutting mat, working space. Why? Because it's going to be more comfortable for me to sand it down as I usually do, right? To sand it down and to do the weathering. Sand it down, do the weathering. It will be much easier when I'm going to do it on my cutting place. So guys, you can do it if you will not stain the pieces. If you want to do basically just with the, because this is walnut, the pieces are from walnut. If you don't want to stain them, you don't need to. I try to make a perfect square. I think it worked. Now I will just wait until it dries. I will sand it down a little bit and then we will place it on our ship, guys. So well, this is look like this, and then I will give just a little bit of sanding, weathering, and we put it on the ship, guys. I did already the second layer of the stain on this deck. This is ready. So guys, I will finish this part. We'll glue it on the deck, or we will glue it on the deck, and then we will continue with the decks. So guys, this part is done. I just glue it. It's not a big problem for you, I do believe. A little bit of old look. It's not going to be covered completely, because when you're going, it's still in the process, the deck, so don't be alarmed. When we're going to attach it, you still can see some pieces, and then we're going to do the stairs there. Now guys, what I'm about to do, the front, the bow deck is finished, stained, all good. Now I will continue to work with this deck, and then I will come back to you when we're going to glue it and stain it. And then we have the top part, then we have this part right here to glue in the position, and we're going to finish with all of this. So guys, I did prepare another deck. I did the framing like we did in the front, the holes for the mast. So let's just glue it in the position. And then we're going to do the next, and next. Right here, we can already glue this part right here. Good. Now it's going to be, I'm going to weather it and the next one.
I'm fucked up, I'm black and blue, I'm built for all the abuse. I got secrets that nobody knows.
And so guys, we done with all of the decks. Everything is nice, everything is great. I like it a lot. If you saw this part right here, the first holes that I put, I didn't even put the glue because the planking, probably you're not supposed to plank to this part right here, but I did plank all of it, so it enters very hard, so I didn't have a problem. I just glue the back part right here, guys. So the weathering, I like very much the color. It looks pretty nice. Everything is great, everything is awesome. So guys, thank you very much for following me. It was, well, quick video because I didn't show all of the process because it was the same as here. The framing also pretty simple. So guys, I thank you very much for your attention. It was Roma from Home Harbor, and I see you next time, guys.